Hi, Cancer. It's Lulu. Thank you. And today I'm going to do your January 2020 spiritual conversation. This is for the sign of Cancer. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in la description box, darling. Yes? Oh. So it must be a sticky situation starting off. And it is. Obligations. Needing to come to some type of agreement. Possibly waiting for some type of legality to be signed or some type of agreement to come to a conclusion, like whatever it is. I don't know why I just heard babysitting. I don't know what they got to do with anything, but we'll find out. Now, by the end of the month, going into February, there is a new beginning. There's a new way of looking at things, a new, your productivity, right? It's going to be extremely high moving into February as well. There is a love offer coming in as well. Now, let's look at January. But that could also be the foundation of this reading. Having the confidence and the clarity to move forward. Some of y'all may be dealing with the Leo. Now, let's keep this flipped over so we can look at it. So the first card out is strategy. You're making a decision, trying to figure out which direction to go, right? Here, whether you'll be working with someone or if you'll be doing this by yourself. Whatever the strategy is, whatever this is that you are coming up with, the direction that you need to go moving into 2020, I really feel that it's going to open up opportunities for other things that are connected to the one thing, right? They want you to go ahead and plan on what it is that you want to focus in the short term, which is going to lead to long-term results. Here. Taking a logging the activity, logging finances. Maybe you're going over your finances, you're counting your losses, right? You are in a space of tackling what needs to be tackled and doing the dirty work. Yep. Taking time to do the dirty work in order for you to move forward. Taking the time to go over the things that are in front of you before you move forward. There's a lot of balance because I feel like you are trying to balance your home and work life. You're trying to balance your love life. You're trying to heal a situation that you felt like giving up on. You're trying to delegate, ask for help in certain situations, stand in your truth and really try and conquer those things that you need to in order for you to move forward. Right? I also feel that you've put in a lot of work. And you're always being it's possible that with all the work that you've put in, you may have been attacked, but that's coming to an end. I feel as though once you really take your time out to analyze any holes in your energy, holes in your foundation, to prevent financial ruin, to prevent a tower moment, right? Or a mini tower, because I don't think it's a tower, if that makes sense, right? A setback. There's a lot of forward movement once you really get in tune with, once you create a plan, devise a plan on which direction that you want to go, there's a lot of movement here, okay? This is your stability, your structure. Laying the foundation. This is, I feel like something to do with Saturn. But laying the foundation for future endeavors. Laying the foundation in a relationship here. Some of you may be deciding to take a trip or take a cruise with someone that you are dealing with. You may be in a space of reflecting here. And this is really letting loose, letting things out with someone. Being passive with your emotions, letting things flow. Yeah, because you may be the King of Cups or you're dealing with the King of Cups, but there's a new emotional experience that you may be in here. And this has much to do with how things have worked out in the past, what has been done in the past, what works, what doesn't work, and looking at it from a meditative state. Looking at it with the feminine wisdom, the feminine energy, right? Because this man knows he has his masculine and feminine balanced out, right? So someone may easily be pouring out all of their emotion onto you, or revealing to you how they really feel about you, and it is on you how you take into account how you can make this right, how you can work this out, how you can move forward with this person. Could be a fire sign. Yep, somebody's moving forward. Someone wants to go ahead and take the relationship to the next level. I feel as though this will happen after a trip, or after these feelings. All of a sudden, there's an influx in feelings. Like you may have felt one way for a while, and now all of a sudden it's just totally different. Totally different. It's right there. Yep. A lot of cups. It's a lot of cups. It's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of getting familiar with yourself. Okay. In the month of January. Someone's receiving a lot of text messages about, or watching on social media, or getting a lot of information. Whoever is doing the revealing of the feelings, doing the revealing of the huge emotion, they've been holding on to this for a long time. They've been through some things. They got themselves together before they even revealed, and they want to speak their truth, and they want to speak it fast. They want to hop on you because it's a rabbit. However, they are bearing the truth. They've been through some things. They may be carefree. They may be very, whoever this is, they may be very romantic. But they really want to and can't wait to be with you. They want to take this to the next level. They may be a little afraid because of the things that they've gone through here in the past. But overall, they've really thought about it. They may have overindulged or have a tendency to overindulge here. But they want to reveal this to you, Cancer, honey. Okay? I also feel like some of you may be traveling, or all of a sudden have a traveling or taken a new direction. Thank you. Now, with the changing of feelings, the changing of, some of you are with a soulmate. You got a decision to make in the month of January. Do you want this partnership? Do you want to move forward with this person? Do you want this to end, or do you want a new beginning with who you've already been with? I feel like it. I don't feel like it's third party. I just feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. Because I think that all parties are cleared on where everybody stand. That's what I feel. You get a lot of ascendant master numbers and a lot of ascendant masters overall. And why? Because of this judgment and this hermit card, right? Maybe dealing with a Virgo. I forgot what judgment is. I don't know if it's Scorpio or who. But overall, what I'm seeing here is that there is something being revealed, and the ascendant masters are assisting you with clarity on this situation. This is going to, with the situation that you are in, if it's a soulmate union, this is going to teach you about the way that you view life, the way that you make decisions, the way that you may have all these different dreams and these different goals and these different paths that you can take. But there's some light being shed on a number of occurrences that have happened in your life that are coming back to the surface so that you can deal with it and evolve. Whew. Okay. Now, when it comes to your finances, they want you to take a different approach, a different look at your finances, have some financial constraints, especially when it comes to what you are building, how you have built things before you can move forward with someone. Here, I'm saying that there's going to be some truths revealed about finances when it comes to a couple. Someone may have felt as though, okay, so I don't like getting in people's business like this time of night. So, there's a child's mother who set a trap. I really feel with these cards right here, that's just what that is. Devious Empress in reverse. Right? Lying about what she need and what she, that type of thing. Someone is holding the child against the other person. Right? If it's not a female, it's a Taurus or a Libra, man or woman. I don't know your life. Or earth sign. This person is carefree. They want to move forward, but they have to reveal this truth, or they have to get themselves out of this situation that they're caught up in, because this person has really been trying to get finances from this other person, or trying to make something out of nothing. right? Trying to get wish fulfillment out of a situation that has run its course. Empress in reverse. They may call all times of night. They may act like the, oh, I can't stand people do that. Oh, your baby want to see you. It can't even open its eyes. The man got to go to work in the morning. Moving forward. Someone regrets even dealing with this situation. They regret that they got caught up in a situation because now it's drain on their finances. This may have something to do with the legal proceedings as well, but it's a drain on the finances. Now, overall, what I'm seeing here is that in order for this judgment to, whatever this judgment is, this rebirth, this resurrection of the truth, damn, it's a lot of majors, justice, pinpointing the facts, making things very clear. With this happening in the month of January, it's going to be very important for you to, when you come to that crossroads, some of y'all already see that you're about to have to cross some strong desert lands with some strong winds. A bunch of sand kicking up in your face. You can't see clearly. Now is the time, before you go all the way fully into January, to make your plans, get your balance. Follow the romantic stirrings of your heart. Know that the ascended masters are with you, because when it comes down to making a decision, you do not want to be placed under this. Like, if you're in the desert, you're going to be like, this is a mirage. Is it me or is it a mirage? Remind me like Mary J. Blige. You need to see things. Don't get fooled or bamboozled in the month of January. I'm not answering my phone, bitch. Now, because apparently I've been a counselor for a while. Now, there's a need to create something new. Some of you want to walk away from a situation once the judge says what they say, and once you really pick up where you need to, you're going to make a decision to move forward. You're taking matters into your own hands. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. I feel like you're wanting to create something new. You want to leave the past in the past finally, right? In the month of January, leave this person behind. I also feel that some of you may have an issue with your mother or someone's mother, always laying low, trying to make things what they want it to be. Like, this is someone who works from their lower nature to get their way. They may be very meticulous in their approach when they do things here. They're constantly coming up with new ways and new ideas of doing things and how to make things go their way, whoever this is. But what I'm seeing here is that they cannot stop this this relationship or this union that is meant to be, right? There's some clarity coming in the morning. I feel that with the star card, there's a lot of healing that will take place between you and someone that you are closely connected to. There is some movement. You may be moving with someone, moving out. I feel like you're moving out and moving with someone. So there is some relocation, there's some change of residence, as well as a new job. Somebody got their whole bag packed. And the reason they had a whole bag packed is because the other person lives very, very far in a land far, far away, baby. Now, this for real finna be my last reading for the night. I said Sagittarius, but I did they reading before y'all's, and y'all's was first. Stick to the script. Now, there's a connection here. Some of you will be going into a meditative state. Be very, your intuition, you will be led by your intuition more than anything. You'll be very mindful, present, and aware, like I like it. Yep. Because you are directing your destiny. I feel as though there's a lot of people that may be depending on you, and it's good for you to stay focused. You're trying to remain focused now that you have what it is that you have really struggled to attain. You're remaining focused and pinpointing your new direction. And you have a number of plans here. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 or 5 plans, right? You're focusing your attention on one thing at a time, but you have other things that are following suit. Because you've been betrayed. You may have been lied to. There may have been some treachery or some betrayal in past relationships, but that's over and done with. Someone wants to take things to a new level. There may be a Leo or some fire sign that don't want you to be happy. It's like no matter what you see and how, that's why you can't explain, you can't tell everybody everything. No matter what you see and how you see it, they see it different. Now you looking down there in that water, you drinking a little water, but you also looking at yourself like, hey, look at that. I realized my eyes hazel. Lying back there talking about, oh please, they brown. Ain't that a shade of hazel, hater? Moving forward. There may be a need for you to join forces with someone who may live at a distance from you, or some type of telecommunications, or this may be bitcoins or something like that. I don't know why I feel like that, but it has something to do with world travel, world currency, something like that. Now, this is a new approach, some new approach to a situation by collaborating with someone, and regardless of what other people say here. But I also see with this that is right when you feel as though you've made the right decision and you're on the right path and you're doing the right thing and you're trying to, why is that phone ringing? Doing the right thing and you're on the right path. This is when you get an epiphany, because now what you're seeing is that things are not over and done with. Things are not, something is being reborn, a rebirth here between you and someone, possibly a fire sign. But overall, what I'm saying is that you are very confident in your approach, right? You are very, driven. So there may be a need for you to be very vigilant with your plans in the month of January. No, taking no prisoners, because what I'm saying is that you've gone through so much and you've evolved on such a level to where you've mastered the ability to realign your masculine and feminine energies like that, and you're really you know that you control you. You are the sovereign ruler of your being, right? And I feel as though you'll be very stern with this as well, especially when it comes to someone wanting to pour out their emotions. You are turning your back on things that once were, and now you're very stern in your approach. You're stern in your appearance. You're very wanting to do what is right. Speak your truth in a manner in which is not only self-serving, but also at the benefit of others, for the benefit of others as well. That's what I feel like. Now, many of you may also be traveling or moving towards an air sign or a Virgo or whoever, Capricorn or air sign, waiting for them to reveal something to you. They may have not been paying any attention to you, or not really seeing things the way that you thought that they should, and you want to go ahead and speak your truth, or you are moving toward this person for this new relationship, this new emotional involvement. But overall, I feel like there may be some regrets or some sorrow between you and this person, and the truth needs to be spoken. I feel like it may be your dad or something to do with family here, or the building of wealth, or something about not getting the inheritance that you were supposed to from the estate. Now then, there will need to be some inner strength and compassion. The utilization. Fuck this. This is gonna be the last reading, counsel. You will need to use your intuition here, right? Because there may have been some promises that were broken, some truths that are revealed in a way in which you get the last laugh. Leo again. But there's a lot of different characters. There's a lot of masculine energy, whether it's a woman or a man. There's a lot of masculine energy. There is a feminine energy who is looking out for your best interest. This is someone who may have been born in a 2-day, or something like that. Now then, they want you may be the matriarch or the patriarch of your family, or needing to discuss some things with this person in order for you to get some type of clarity and some peace in a situation when it comes to family, right? There's a lot of being offered. Okay, here we go. So, many of you may be doing in your community. This is what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the community, right? Ifa, Santeria, whatever it is. Someone is picking you out, like they are making you... Okay. Even if it's not in that type of community, it may be work, but you are being elevated. You are being promoted, right? And they thought that it would be someone else, and it's going to be you, because whoever this is, I feel like this is a wise elder that has the final say so over, whether it's a manager, supervisor. Don't take me over there. Now, with you being brought to the forefront as being the chosen one to in this by you being the chosen one, everybody titties out on her. I'm finna go to sleep. By you being the chosen one, someone is going to really act a fool. They're going to show their true colors. Like they've been acting all prim, poised, and like they are the go-to and woo-woo-woo because they thought that they were going to get the position. You get the position and they going to act a fool. And that's when the wise elder is going to know that they made the right decision. This one all over the place right there. Whatever. That's what it do. Now, crossroads. Many of you may be leaving your offerings at the crossroads. Remember, don't look back. Just thought I'd let you know. Don't look back, bitch. Now, once you come to this space where you are make a decision, that's going, oh shit. Once you come to this, there's Cancer. Y'all own it. Y'all gonna be in y'all full element. Once you make a decision to really, once you make this decision on the direction in which, whether you are creating your own path and deciding not to go with what you feel is chosen for you by others, because you got the right to. It's forward movement. That 8 is really letting me know that it's forward movement. Some of you are moving towards your commitment. You're being driven here. You may even meet someone that's an Uber or Lyft driver that they just the one. You just felt it, and it moves forward. And it may not even be in your hometown. But there is a collaboration or a coming together of sorts. So there's a lot of love here. Your deepest, darkest fears are being revealed to you. It's going to be on you how you move forward with those. You can't be scared. Don't let fear scare you like that. Because I feel as though you've been very independent. You got 2 9s. Compromise. What is it? Satiation. Shit, I'm fucking it up. It's getting late. Now. With this 9 of Swords, though, it's not even... Some of you feel like... Here's the thing. You're fighting battles that have already been won. You're fighting battles that you don't even need to fight. That's what they said. Because what I'm seeing here is that you're being pulled, your mind is being pulled in different directions. This is your mind, right? And with your mind, with you being pulled in these different directions, I'm supposed to be working out. No, the fuck I'm not, right? You've been pulled in all these different directions, not knowing, like split, right? They want you to calm down, because what's happening here with this 9 of Swords, what's happening here is that you are fighting a battle that is not yours, or fighting a battle that you don't need to. It's important for you to stay the course, continue to do the work in which you are doing and how you are doing it. What needs to be revealed will be revealed to you, whether in dream state or in your waking life, in order for you to know that, any battle that you need, you are already well equipped for it. You don't need all these damn swords to fight a battle. You don't need all that. You already have the information that you need. It's time to clear up some things and make a situation, clear up some things, speak your truth, right? Like some of you may be coming out of depression, feeling very guarded or feeling very defensive. That's why his shield is leaning like that. Like, I don't have to fight nobody. You don't. Clarity. Once you've gained the insight and once you really use your intuition throughout the month of January moving into February, things are going to just start to just unfold and unravel. No matter how you feel as though it's not. Some of y'all feel like y'all been fighting all y'all life. You may even be in a space where you are a germaphobe. They bring you out of it whether you like it or not. I'm talking about like OCD is what I feel with this card. I also feel that plumbing. You may have an argument or there may be an issue with plumbing in your place, right? So that may be the legality as well. Some of y'all may be suing someone in the month of January. Now, what is this connection? There's a connection between you and a person and money. Wish fulfillment, but unsure if you want to move that way, making a head over heart decision, because it feels as though a lot of things feel so right. Yet that 9 of Swords. This your mind. So they're saying here that if you want this, it is yours for the taking. But if you turn your back on it, that is going to be on you. It'll be a while for you, but you will be back on track, feeling whole and complete. Once you make a decision between you and this person, taking the step forward, no matter how the path looks to you, allowing things that need to end and allow this new beginning to come in. Someone means the world to you or you mean the world to someone. But I'm also seeing that there's going to be a new marketing strategy. Boom. Ace of Swords, bitches. A new marketing strategy, some type of new idea that you realize, a great new idea. Some of you may be inventing something or finally getting that patent here or hearing back from the patent office by the end of the month. Because what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of sacral chakra work. So go ahead and start working on that now, because by the end of the month you're really going to be in that space of needing that. I feel as though between you and a Capricorn or someone here, there may be a new beginning between you and someone by the end of the month. But overall, what I'm seeing with this new idea, this new approach, this new way of doing things, I don't know why I feel like iron sharpens iron, right? So you may be bouncing ideas off of people or trying to figure out which way to go and how to move forward with this nine of cups moving into this 10, right? So there's a completion of sorts, but a new beginning when it comes to how you do things and how you work on things, how you communicate with others. But before you can even get to that point, you have to go within. Before you get to the point where you are using your masculine and feminine energy for this new beginning, this new marketing strategy, this new job, this new approach, because a lot of y'all will be up all night. 2019 had me up so much, I should probably sleep the whole year of 2020. So I'm not going to be with y'all on that one, baby. I'm not going to be a Cancer at that time. Now. Ooh, 11. So you will begin to see a lot of the ascendant numbers again. Okay, Virgo. I'm telling you, you are being led into the direction in which you need to go. Both of these people are cloaked. Some of you may want to invest in new cloaks as well, because I love a good cloak, baby. I got a badass red one, bitch. Get your cloak popping, moving forward. But with the magic that you are doing, the magic in which that you are putting out into the universe in order for you to receive what you need back, there's a lot of inner insight that you will have to make peace with before you can move forward. You got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. These are all new beginnings after all those huge, a new beginning in commitment, a new beginning in love, a new beginning in your projects. So some of you are getting a new job and a new boo. Some of you are also committing to you're committing to the strategy that you started, what the basis, the foundation of where you want to go from at the end of the month. You're committing to that on a higher level. I also feel like some of you may be going back to school or being accepted into a school, or maybe it's your child. Yes, a child. Someone's child is finally being accepted into some private school or something like that. I feel like there's a need for wisdom, seeking counsel before making plans to move forward. Yep, 3 of Wands. Because you've done so much work and there's so much more for you to do. You want to protect your assets. You want to protect your children. You want to protect your future. You want to protect your investments, right? Because everything that you've worked on, there's a lot. You may not even look at it right now, but you've really done a lot. You really accomplished a lot, and there's more for you to accomplish. You're being focused. You're staying focused. You're being very driven, as well as I don't know why I thought that was Elegua. Move forward. You have everything. Some of you may be carpenters in your own right? But there's a need to make sure that you are protected. I also feel as though with your focus, with you changing the way that you do things and really sticking to that, this is going to bring in a lot of people who are going to help you on your path because you're doing the work. Yep. And it's going to be huge. The way that you've built things, the foundation that you've already laid, there may be an uplifting, an uproar here. I feel as though if you have plumbing issues, either you get it fixed now, or you're going to have your shit going to flood the fuck out. That's what I heard. Now, again, be mindful of the plumber that you use. Watch their reviews, because you may even feel as though you didn't make the right decision. But overall, there may be, some of you may go into this space of being very overthinking about things, right? Overlooking at what it is that you are doing. Or there may be a Virgo looking at you, watching you, spying on you, trying to figure out certain things and trying to come in and cause a disaster, cause some issues, cause problems in your life. They watching, right? But you will prevail, because at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is that whatever it is that they are trying to do to you, they don't know that you are stronger than what they thought you were, whoever this is. They don't know that you have more go in you than they thought you did. They don't know that you are protected and your ancestors run with you 1 mile, 3 miles, 4 miles, 150, however many. They right there with you. And whoever this is, they're finally going to tire out. This may have been going on for months, years, or however long. Whoever it is, they're going to tire out. It's someone could be sibling rivalry with these kids up in this corner. But I feel like they're teasing, the bullying, the trying to stop you here. Yep, 5 of Wands. Trying to expose you. They expose themselves for the lizard, iguana, that family. But they expose themselves. I really feel like what it is that they tried for you, they didn't know that you were well equipped. Your ancestors had it together, baby. You are protected and divinely directed. So with you doing the work and really working on yourself and really moving forward, the journey is not completed, it's not over. There's a new, bigger, a greater view, a bigger view with this World card and this Fool card. There's a broader perspective, a bigger view for you to that's going to be revealed to you. It's going to be on you, the direction in which you go in order for you to fulfill those things that you came to do, baby. That's what they said. There's a lot of nurturing energy coming in. You got somebody on your team that has your back, maybe a fire sign. But there's someone on your team who has your back. It could be, it is. Now, victory is assured. Look at this. Victory is assured. You get what it is you came here to do. You get what it is that you came to acquire. It is yours. You get, and with this contract card is the first card that fell out, right? So as long as you do whatever it is that you need to, you do your research, you also have your financial constraints, do your strategy, stay focused, make the decision when you need to, get to moving when you are in that space of wanting to take a trip or wanting to travel or wanting to experience different things. It's going to be important for you to do that, because overall what I'm getting here is that no matter how fearful you may be of a new beginning, it is still yours. The world is yours and everything in it. It's out here. That's from the book of Jesus. Okay? All right, y'all. Cancer. I love y'all. Okay? Live your life, smile every day, and fuck what a hater gotta say.